Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Dodge City was primitive in many ways. Entertainment was usually of the roughest sort, and culture was a word almost unknown. Still, the thirst for beauty existed even here, and when beauty came to town, it excited strong emotion and meant trouble for Wyatt Earp.
Morning, Hack.
Morning.
Who's coming on the train? The president?
You'd think so, wouldn't you, boy? Just some fool actress. Ain't you seen the signs?
Oh, yeah, you can hardly miss them. They're plastered all over town.
Darn fools.
Well, I don't know. Now, if this little actress is half as good as they claim she is, why, she's worth coming down to see.
Ain't none of 'em worth seeing. Not since Annie Birdwell, anyways.
Who's Annie Birdwell?
Must have been before your time, boy, or you'd have knowed. A real looker. Traveled with Professor Alvarez's patent medicine show. She did a dance that never let me forget it. I tell you, boy, she was a caution. Annie Birdwell. They just don't put 'em together that way no more.
Well, hello, Tom.
Well, howdy, Mr. Earp.
You, going someplace?
Oh, you know better than that, what? I never go nowhere.
Well, I just thought, you're so spruced up.
I guess I'm here for the same reason you are, to see the train come in. Now, you come to see her, too, didn't you?
Well, you mean Miss Cora Campbell? Sure, why not? America's darling.
She's beautiful. She's the most beautiful woman who ever lived.
Oh, you've seen her, then?
Only her picture. I've got it right here. Oh, ain't she beautiful?
Yeah, you are right. She is beautiful.
Hey, here comes the train.
Here she comes.
Guys, I guess I'm pretty excited.
Well, don't expect too much, Tom.
Don't worry, White. I know she's a famous person just passing through, and I'm only a blacksmith.
Silversmith is more than just a blacksmith. Anyway, you're just as good an artist in your line as she is in hers.
Maybe, but I just want to see her, that's all. I just want to see her.
Welcome to Dodge, Miss Cora.
I have never seen anything so pretty.
We've sure been waiting for this.
Would you hold it right here for a minute, Miss Campbell? We'd like to get a picture.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Be quiet. Miss Campbell wants to talk.
How nice of you all to come to meet me. I would have come to Dodge City sooner had I known the men here were so cultivated and so handsome.
I'll tend to anything Miss Campbell wants done. Just
Please, gentlemen.
Hold it, Tom. Wait a minute. You don't want to spoil Miss Cora's arrival by starting a fight, do you?
You're right, Mr. Earp.
Why, you must be the famous Marshal Earp.
That's my name, ma'am.
They didn't tell me that you were so handsome.
Your handkerchief, Miss Cora.
Thank you. Now, Marshal, if you would escort me to my carriage.
Hold it. Thank you, Miss Campbell. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Erb. Thank you. Thank you, all my darlings. Of course, you will come to see me at the theater. You'll come too, won't you, Marshal?
I'll try, ma'am.
All right, Driver.
Mr. Bronson? What are you doing here in Dodge?
Oh, stop it, Marshal. I've heard of you, but it didn't scare me.
I asked you a question. What are you doing here in Dodge?
Maybe I came to see you.
Try again.
You can't keep me out, Marshal. You got no charge against me.
Will you see that it stays that way? For instance, in Dodge, you'd take off your guns.
That's the law, Marshal.
That's the law. And if you want to stay healthy, you'll leave them off.
Now, who does he think he is, anyway?
Nobody for you to tangle with. His name is Clay Bronson, gunfighter.
Well, if he thinks he can keep people away from Miss Cora, he's mistaken.
Maybe she likes it that way, Tom.
Why, she wouldn't even look at a man like that, Mr. Earp. Anybody can see that. Golly, isn't she beautiful? Even prettier than her pictures. Oh, Miss Campbell?
For me? Oh, they're lovely.
Well, there aren't any florists in Dodge, but
You picked them yourself. You are a dear.
Well, I know you don't know who I am. I'm Tom Tanner. I thought maybe I could walk you back to your hotel. With the other lady, of course.
I'm sorry, but I do have another engagement. Perhaps I could meet you later for supper at my hotel.
Better hurry, it's starting to rain.
Just a minute.
I gotta talk to you, Marshal.
Oh, you're the lady that travels with Miss Cora Campbell, aren't you?
Her maid, yes, Mrs. Calloway.
Won't you sit down, Mrs. Calloway?
Thank you.
Now, what's your problem?
Talk to that boy, the one who was at the railroad station.
Tom Tanner?
That's the name he said. He's bothering Miss Campbell. I want you to keep him away.
Well, I know Tom Tanner. He's not the kind to bother anybody.
I tell you, he is. He's coming to the hotel tonight, and you got to keep him away.
If he's going there, it's because she asked him, right?
Yes, she asked him. All the time, knowing that...
Knowing that Mr. Bronson would start trouble.
It's just that she's young. All this attention's gone to her head. She's changed terrible.
What does this, Mr. Bronson mean to her?
Nothing, yet. But he followed her here from Abilene.
He's not the kind of a man to take no for an answer.
I know that. I've tried to tell her, but she seems to like the danger. You've got to keep that boy away.
Only she can do that.
Maybe if you'd talk to her.
Mrs. Calloway, I'm a peace officer, not a preacher. Only if there's trouble.
That's just it, Marshal. There will be, sure, and you know it. Please talk to her.
All right, I'll talk to her.
Thank you.
May I come in?
I'm flattered. Or is this an official visit, Marshal?
I just want to talk to you.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought maybe you were human after all.
Well, I'm human, all right. I think you're a very beautiful woman. Important, too. A lot more important than you think you are.
You are trying to flatter me, Marshal.
Well, I'm just trying to point out the power you have. To make men happy. To hurt them.
Hurt?
That's right, hurt them. Mr. Tanner, for instance. He's infatuated with you. Enough to risk his life.
I can't help the way men feel about me, Marshal.
No, I'm sure of that, Miss Cora. But you can't encourage them or send them away. I just thought maybe if you knew that Mr. Tanner was in danger, you might be willing to send him away. You have many admirers, Miss Cora. Mr. Tanner can't mean anything to you.
He's coming here in just a minute. But you know that, of course.
Yes, I know that.
If I call him in and send him away, I'll be without an escort for supper. Would you take his place, Marshal?
You think the fight would be much more interesting between Mr. Bronson and me, hmm?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, sure you do. But what you don't know, Miss Cora, is that Mr. Bronson isn't an easygoing fellow like Mr. Tanner. You just can't send him away when you want to. I don't think you ought to get too involved with him.
You are full of advice, aren't you? Come in.
Mr. Tanner's here.
Say hello to the Marshal. Don't pretend you don't know him. And don't think I don't know who brought him here. Now send him in. You stay. You ask for this.
Miss Campbell, I brought you a present.
Put it down.
Oh, Mr. Erb.
Now get out.
But I thought we were going to have supper.
You thought Cora Campbell would go to supper with a country bumpkin like you? Stop dreaming.
I guess I was mistaken.
Well, sonny boy, your dream's over. I prefer a mature man like the Marshal there.
You and Mr. Erb? I don't believe it.
I don't care what you believe. Just get out.
Come on, Tony.
Wait a minute. I think I understand now. You put her up to it, Mr. Erb, because of Bronson. I knew she didn't mean it.
Now, look, Tom, there are
You
many
won't
things...
get away with it. I'm not going to give her up. I'm not afraid of Bronson. You want to fight, mister? I'll fight you.
Now, look, Tom, you don't know what you're talking about. You go on home and cool off. Go on.
Well, if you want to fight, just let me know.
I'm not wearing guns, Marshal. But I've got a right to defend myself if somebody attacks me. He better keep away from me. And away from the lady, too. Let me have my key.
Marshal Erb!
Yeah, what is it?
Shotgun Gibb sent me to fetch you. He's found somebody in an alley beat up bad.
Who is it?
Tom Tanner. And he looks near dead.
How is he, Shotgun?
Oh, he'll pull through all right. He's sure gonna be sore. He got a darn good going over. He's a big man, too. Somebody must have hit him on the head and started kicking him while he was down.
You sent for the doc?
Yeah, couldn't. He's out in Miss Chambers' place delivering a baby. I'll take him over to the office and fix him up.
Fine. Let me in there. Tom? Tom, this is Wyatt. What happened? Who did it? Bronson?
I ain't gonna tell you, Mr. Erb. It's none of your business.
Don't be a fool. He's a gunslinger. You're lucky he didn't kill you.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna kill him.
What with? Dreams? Miss Cora was right about you. Wake up. Look, Tom, you're a nice fella. You're a real fine silversmith, and you got a bright future. You're gonna toss that all away and kill yourself over a girl that doesn't mean anything? Now, you wake up.
What? What are you gonna do?
Gonna find Bronson and kick him out of town like I should have in the first place.
Well, you may have to fight this time. After this, you can bet he'll be wearing his guns.
Well, I hope he is, and I can toss him in jail. You fix him up.
Oh, it's you, Marshal.
I'm sorry to have frightened you, Mrs. Calloway.
What is it?
Oh, I'm afraid I frightened Mrs. Calloway. I'm looking for Mr. Bronson. Have you seen him?
Why, no, he didn't come to the theater tonight.
Well, thank you anyway. Sorry to have frightened you, Mrs. Calloway.
It's all right.
Well, I was just about ready to come looking for you. Where you been all this time?
Hunting high and low for Bronson.
Didn't find him yet, huh?
No, he just disappeared. It's funny.
Well, maybe not. Maybe he figured you was going to come looking for him. He decided he didn't want to face you.
No, Bronson's not that much of a coward.
You never can tell about them gunslingers.
Marshal!
Sounds like Doc.
Well, Doc, you're up late. Miss Chambers have her baby, Doc?
Yep. Something I want to show you, Wyatt. Take a look.
Say, that's Bronson.
Where'd you find him?
About a mile out of town alongside the road. When he passed right by on my horse shied. Hadn't been dead more than a few hours.
Where'd you leave Tom Tanner?
His place. Blacksmith shop. You think he shot Bronson?
He couldn't have.
Why not?
Bronson wasn't shot. He was stabbed. With this. It was still in his chest.
Well, I guess that settles it. Ain't nobody around here does silver work like that except Tom Tanner. You want me to go with you, Wyatt?
No, I don't think you'll give me too much trouble.
Hello, Tom.
Oh, Mr. Earp. Come in.
You know why I'm here?
You're still mad at me.
That's not it.
No?
Bronson's dead.
How'd it happen?
Somebody killed him?
Well, that happens to gunfighters.
He wasn't shot, he was stabbed. With this. You ever see it before?
It's mine.
Yeah, I thought so. Nobody else's work is that good.
I threatened to kill him.
Did you?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
I'll get my things.
That way.
That ain't the way to the jail.
Never mind.
But this is a livery stable.
That's right.
I don't know what you're up to.
It's just a hunch.
I'm coming, quit hammering at that door. What do you mean, getting a man out of bed in the middle of the night? What do you want? Oh. Hello, Marshal. What can I do for you?
I'd like to see inside.
Come on in. Come in, Marshal. Did you find what you're looking for?
Maybe. Can I borrow that lantern?
You sure can. You can borrow anything I've got, Wyatt. Hold it, and I'll get my coat and go along with you. Then I'll know where you left it.
That's the back entrance to the hotel over there, isn't it?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Shut the door.
Marshal Earp, Miss Campbell. He wants to talk to you.
Just a minute. Keep calm. Don't say anything. Come in. Is this any hour to come calling?
I'm sorry, Miss Cora. There's no need for this. I've told him.
Well, that'll be all, Tom. Thank you.
Oh, yes, Marshal, sure.
Miss Cora, earlier this evening, Mr. Tanner brought you a present. What was it?
A bracelet, a silver bracelet.
May I see it?
Here it is.
Anybody in town would tell you that isn't Mr. Tanner's work. He doesn't make bracelets.
I can, Marshal. I made that.
Besides, I saw you put this on before the present was unwrapped. Of course, Mr. Tanner does make fine silver work. Letter openers, for instance. Like this one. Ever see that before?
No, never.
Mr. Earp, why don't you leave her alone? I've already told you.
I know what you told me, Tom, and you're lying. You didn't kill Bronson. You couldn't have gotten close enough to stab him. You wouldn't let anybody get that close to him, except somebody you wasn't afraid of, like Miss Cora.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about murder.
That's ridiculous. If Bronson is dead, why should I have wanted to kill him?
Maybe you had grown afraid of him.
You're only guessing, Marshal. You have no proof.
Miss Cora, tonight you were carrying something in your carriage. What was it?
Why, costumes.
Since when do costumes bleed? The floorboard of your carriage was covered with blood.
Mr. Earp, stop it.
And there's a trail of blood from your door down the back stairs to the alley, where you loaded the body into the carriage.
You're out of your mind.
You had to wait until after tonight's performance before you could drive outside of town to dump the body.
I said stop
I
it.
did it. I'm the one you're after.
Mama!
Laura, you can't want me to stand here and let this young man suffer for what I did. You can't want me to do that.
She's your mother?
Yes. My name's Calloway, too. Marshal, he threatened me. He said if I didn't go away with him, he'd hurt me. He'd fix it so that men would never want to look at me for the rest of my life. Mama grabbed the letter opener. That was the only thing there was.
I had to do something to save my daughter.
Surely they can't call that murder. Can't send her away to jail.
They'll probably call it justifiable homicide. She'll still have to stand trial. I'm sorry, Mrs. Calloway, but the way I see it, it'll be the wrong woman standing trial.
If I'd only known it was going to be like this. All I can say now is that I'm sorry. If we can get through this, Mama and I, it'll be different.
I hope it works out that way. For your mother's sake. She's the one that's going to have to forgive you.
I don't mind it, Marshal. Any of it. It's worth everything. To hear her call me Mama again.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous,
and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Be sure you spell Earp's name wrong. Spell it E-R-B, not E-A-R-P.
Yes, Mr. Dameron.
Shut up. A bully boy gunslinger from Kansas has been hired to wear a star in our city. This fella, Herb, has just attacked 2 honest cowboys and thrown them into jail for some harmless high spirits on Allen Street. How long will the honest cowboys of Pima County allow these outrages to go on?
Mr. Cameron?
My name is Dameron. Can you read or spell?
Very well, Mr. Dameron. My name is Earp. E-A-R-P, not E-R-B. And for your information, these honest cowboys were Clanton men. They got drunk and shut up Allen Street.
I'm not afraid of you and your guns. I'm a newspaper man, and I'll tell you something.
Go ahead.
Those cowboys got drunk on puka. You know what puka is?
Yeah, it's a Mexican drink.
Yes. And this newspaper happens to know that sutlers from the Indian Bureau are peddling the stuff. 2 of them are over in the Mexican Quarter.
Well, I didn't know that.
You know it now.
And I'll catch up to them. That's my job. And someday your lies are going to catch up to you.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Tombstone had 2 newspapers, the Nugget and the Epitaph. The Nugget was the tool of the 10% ring and hated Wyatt Earp, but the Epitaph printed the truth and made journalistic history. Wyatt had assumed that even though it opposed him, the Nugget would be fair in routine dealings. But he learned that very few people in Tombstone were fair about anything.
All right, friends, now step up here and let's get a little bit of this polka. Yes, sir, friends, a little bit of polka for the whole quart of whiskey. Thank you very much. It's a drink for men, for real men. Come on up here and get your whiskey. Let's go, Bill.
Hold it. Hand up a cup of that.
Is it too strong, Johnny Law?
You boys got a license?
No, sir, we don't.
You know there's a law against selling liquor without a license? You're under arrest.
Well, we're just trying to pick up a little eating money until Mr. Clum gets here.
Who's Mr. Clum?
Well, he used to be the Indian agent over at the San Carlos Indian Reservation. That's where the Apaches are, and he quit to start a newspaper in Tucson.
Yeah, and then he had to sell out, and he's headed here.
To start a paper?
Well, we don't know, but he'll start something. He's a real man.
Oh, he sure is. Me and Shorty figure he'll get us jobs here.
He's a newspaper man, huh? Kind of like to talk to him before he hits Tombstone.
Oh, well, me and Dave, we know the trail real good. We can show you.
Oh, we sure do.
You boys are still under arrest, remember?
Well, guiding you is a lot better than sitting in jail, right, Shorty?
That's right, Dave.
You boys got horses?
Oh, yes, sir, we do.
Oh, we got 2 of them.
Let's go. Hold it. Leave that here.
There's a rider coming, and fast. Mr. Clum, howdy.
Shorty. Hey. Marshal Earp, this here's Mr. Clum.
Howdy, Mr. Clum.
How are you, Marshal?
I can talk to you for a spell. Why don't we sit a while in the shade?
All right, Marshal.
This ruffian Herb then allowed the sutlers to escape the toils of the law. In fact, he was last seen riding the Tucson Trail with the puka peddling miscreants. Puka peddling miscreants. Good.
Anyway, that's about it, Mr. Clum. Selling liquor without a license, only a misdemeanor, but the nugget will blow it up into a big holler and try to embarrass me.
Yeah. Shorty and Dave aren't bad men, though, Marshal. Matter of fact, they're the only honest sutlers I found in the entire Indian Bureau.
Well, I just can't let them off scot-free.
Oh, no, of course they gotta go to jail, that's for sure. What do you say, about 10 days?
Well, now, that sounds reasonable.
Shorty! Dave, come here.
Yes, sir, Mr. Clum.
You boys gotta go to jail for 10 days.
All right.
Well, how about getting us a job when we get out?
Well, I'll find something to do around Prescott or Tombstone, and you can work for me there, okay?
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Clum.
Yeah, thanks. Well, like I said, Marshal, they don't come no better. Right, Shorty?
That's right.
You know, Marshal, I still don't know why you want to do battle with that bunch of pirates in Tombstone.
Why did you?
Don't you know that half the Arizona Territory is in the hands of renegades?
I'm beginning to find that out.
You ought to try printing an honest newspaper sometime. Like I did in Tucson, they almost busted me.
Well, the 10% ring in Tombstone isn't quite that powerful.
Powerful enough. Old man Clanton's a local boss. Did you ever meet him?
Several times.
Or didn't he scare you?
Mr. Clem, if a lawman doesn't live with fear, he sold himself out. Now, what we need in Tombstone is a real frightened newspaper editor.
Well, I'm frightened enough, Marshal, but no thanks. I've served my time.
Well, all I ask you is to take a look at one issue of the Nugget.
Fair enough. No newspaper can be as bad as you paint that one to be. Quiet. Have you seen that paragraph? There. That's criminal libel. You ought to arrest that man.
Dr. Halliday, what do you think?
Jail's too easy. I'll pay Dameron a visit.
Well, wait a minute. I think I'll take Mr. Clem's advice. I'll arrest Dameron.
Wait a minute, Wyatt. Make this a federal case. This newspaper's got subscribers in New Mexico and Colorado as well.
If he uses any bad language, add that to the charges.
Go on.
You made the mistake of your life, young man.
Won't be the first time.
How long do you expect to hold him, Wyatt?
Long. Lawyers door's late now. It's probably him.
Which one of you is Herb?
Neither of us.
I mean Earp, Wyatt Earp. I understand you've arrested Mr. Dameron on some trumped-up charge.
Well, sir, the charge is criminal libel. Are you here to put up bail?
Naturally.
$500.
500? Preposterous. Did Judge Griscom set the bond?
No, sir, I did. It's a federal offense.
Who says so?
I do. I happen to be a newspaper man. My name is Clum.
Clum?
John P. Clum.
Oh, yes. I've heard of you. Huh. $500.
Furthermore, you have attacked the sacred freedom of the press. You think this is going to hush me up? Look, I will speak and I shall be heard.
Horace Greeley said that first.
And as for you, Drum or Plum...
The name is Clum.
Well, whatever your name is, you probably think you can start a newspaper here. Well, I dare you. I defy you. The Nugget will put you out of business in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, sir.
Mr. Dameron, it's late.
Easy, Mr. Clum. You just start another paper and put him out of business.
Oh, Wyatt, I couldn't raise the necessary capital.
All Mr. Clum needs is $3,000 to add to his own capital. Now, I'm sure we won't have any trouble raising that, but the big problem is trying to convince Mr. Clum that his newspaper would have the support of all the decent citizens in Tombstone.
And advertising support, too. Now, I can get the advertising if you men can get the money.
Oh, we ought to be able to do that.
What about it, Mr. Clum?
Wyatt, you're new to Pima County and Tombstone. The Nugget has the solid backing of all the insiders. You're not asking me to just start a newspaper. You're asking me to go to war.
Well, I'm in it myself, sir.
Yes, I know, Wyatt.
Mr. Clum, listen to this. The Nugget hears that a renegade Indian agent who was erstwhile publisher of a dirty scandal sheet in Tucson has come to town with the intention of starting a newspaper. The Nugget's faithful readers will know how to deal with this corrupt Yankee sidewinder, John P. Clum. A good dose of tar and feathers and a ride on a rail
Let me see that, Miss Nellie. I don't know. This is incitement to riot. Wyatt, you ought to arrest this man again.
All right, Mr. Clum. I'll arrest him again. If you agree to start another newspaper.
By Joe, you got yourself a deal.
Good.
Now we're getting somewhere.
What are you going to call the paper, Mr. Clum?
Well, I don't know. This is Tombstone, and, well, every tombstone should have its epitaph.
The Tombstone Epitaph. I like that.
I do, too. It's a good one.
Duck, it looks like you can start collecting the money, and Wyatt, you and Fred can put Dameron back in jail again.
That'll be a pleasure.
Oh, no, it won't. There'll be trouble. This'll be war, you know.
I agree with Mr. White about the war. Who's going to enlarge my hospital? Hire me an assistant.
Well, the Citizen Safety Committee. Wells Fargo.
Miners.
Mm-hmm. The ranchers.
Why don't we sit down and make a list of possible
That's
donors?
a good idea.
Boss says to give you 100 for advertising in the new paper.
Good. I knew we could depend on Gagan.
Well, waste of effort if you ask me.
How's that, Jim?
Well, Clum's shipping his press to Benson by train, ain't he?
Yeah.
Then it's got to be hauled by wagon over here, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, the talk is that it ain't never going to get to Tombstone.
Thanks, Jim. I depend on you as much as I do on your boss.
I checked Nellie's tip. We have to guard that ore wagon all the way from Benson to Tombstone.
You're getting mighty careless in the use of that collective now.
Well, you're my deputy, aren't you? Where's that star I gave you? Come on. Put on your clothes and your guns.
For a newspaper man?
That's right. We need Mr. Clum. And the epitaph. All right, then do it for me.
Who else is going?
There's Mr. Clum and Dr. Goodfellow.
Dr. Goodfellow, why?
Because he donated $250 to Mr. Clum's loan, that's why.
Well, I donated $300.
Well, he's also donating his good gun hand.
Well, then I'll donate 2 gun hands. There ain't no MD who's going to be superior to me.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait till I get my gun or I'll be killed.
See no printing press. Ain't nothing but the driver and his whipping boy. This ought to be easy.
Think they've got a whole newspaper shop loaded on that wagon?
Uh-huh.
Old man Clanton said break it up. Good.
All right, boys. Let's go get it.
Any sign of the Clanton crowd?
Not yet.
Old man Clanton's heart won't be in this fight. What would he do with a printing press?
That's just what I told Wyatt.
Get set, here they come. Remember, we let them stop the wagon and dismount. Then we shoot low to stampede their horses. I hate to christen the epitaph with blood, Wyatt. Maybe we can scare them off.
Too late.
Hold tight, Mike. We just want to bust up your freight.
Help yourself, Dongo. It's insured.
Now.
All right, Mike, let him roll.
Round up the horses, boys. We'll finish this in Tombstone.
That'll do a Wyatt. Well, it'll have to do. Not a man in Tombstone had nerve enough to rent me a building.
Yeah, you won't need a building until the rainy season, John. By that time, you'll be able to build your own.
Use those printers of mine long about now. You don't suppose anything happened to them, do you?
No, they're probably over in one of the saloons getting themselves a cold beer. Take it easy.
I'm as jumpy as a cat in a bed of khaki. Now, let's get to work.
Mr. Earp.
Howdy, Miss Emma. Excuse me.
Sure, why? Marvin, give me a hand here. All right.
I haven't seen you since the day at the ranch.
Well, you wouldn't be seeing me now. Only I have a message for Mr. Clum.
Would you like to give it to him?
No, you tell him. Tell him to get out of town. Tell him we don't need another newspaper here.
Who says?
My papa says.
That does it, Marv. Thank you. All right. I didn't know you had a lady friend.
I don't. That's old man Clanton's daughter.
Oh?
She says you ought to get out of town. Well, that's how Clanton operates. Tries to scare you first.
Who's scaring you, boss?
Now, where have you two been?
Drank a little beer in that fine saloon across yonder.
I should have known. I'd like you to meet Wyatt Earp. Wyatt, this is Mr. Soren and Mr. Ruppy, my printers.
Howdy.
Quit his whole staff and he knows it. Come on, Rep, let's set up the press.
What? That's the way a newspaper gets bored.
One of Stripes' mistakes, sir.
This mule knocked the fella down, stole the carrots, and he had to chase him all the way back to town.
Gentlemen, I think we should start the epitaph off with a speech from our editor, Mr. John P. Clum. Now, they tell me that up San Carlos way, he controlled 5,000 Apaches by just his personal leadership. Mr. Clum?
Thank you, Miss Nellie. But 5,000 Apaches were Sunday school children alongside of some of the more notable citizens of Tombstone.
There's no justice, Rep. We gotta stay here while the boss has a good dinner over at Nellie Cashman's.
That's pretty, ain't it? Let's get out of here.
Let the other truck go. Let's put down the press. I hope that time's covered. Yeah. Another box. Let's see if we can save the time. Where is the time? It's in that box. You know. Well, we got more outside. All right. Let's get the press covered up, though. Right. Hey, boss. There's a boss. She's all ready, boss.
All right, Mr. Remby. Let her roll.
Clanton told you to wreck that press with crowbars and sledgehammers. All you do is start a little fire.
Old man Clanton and the boys got called out of town on more important business. Two of us couldn't do much.
What's more important than keeping Earp and Clum from printing another paper?
$10,000 in silver bullion on wagons heading for the Benson Depot.
Oh, I see.
The ink's a bit watery, boss. But here's the first copy.
Thank you, Irish. Wyatt, would you like to see what I was writing last night?
I'd be glad to. Truth crushed to earth shall rise again. The eternal years of God are hers. But error wounded, rise with pain, and dies among his worshippers.
That's lovely.
If the Tombstone Epitaph must someday end publication, its editor hopes the last word spoken of this newspaper shall be, it told the truth. Yes, in spite of suppression, terror, and death, we would wish that men remember the epitaph tried always to tell the truth. To earn such a memory is always difficult. Truth is often concealed, twisted, tormented, and denied. But the epitaph pledges that from now on...
Wyatt.
Yes, sir.
I just turned those settlers loose. Their time was up. Well, Dameron and a couple of gunslingers grabbed them in the birdcage bar.
I'll handle it. You stay here, sir.
Let me see that first edition. Ah, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
You men knew Clum at the San Carlos agency. You worked hand in glove with him.
What do you mean by that?
He was a thief. He stole money from the government and from the Indians.
Well, that's a lie. Right, Shorty?
That's right. He quit because he wouldn't stand for the graft.
I'm not arguing with jailbirds. You sign these affidavits or you take what's coming to you.
Let me see it.
Well, that's a parcel of lies.
It sure is, and we ain't gonna sign it. Right, Dave?
That's right.
It's your decision. All right, boys. Work 'em over.
Mr. Dameron tried to get us to sign this against Mr. Clum.
That's right.
All right, Mr. Clum's waiting for you boys to go to work for him.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah.
Now, see here, I've got some rights. Take your hands off me. I've got rights of my own private.
Now, you print that in that nugget.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
All right, let's go look.
All right, throw down that gun. Now, that's right, sensible. All we want is the silver.
Sure you want them fellers to steal that silver?
I'm cheering them on. First stage robbery I've ever approved of.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
When Wells Fargo called on Marshal Earp to put an end to stage robberies on its Charleston to Benson line, the company was putting Wyatt's reputation in peril. During the times when Wyatt rode shotgun for Wells Fargo, no road agent had ever gotten away with a dime of money shipments. But this was Arizona territory, where robbing stages was a highly organized business.
Who is it?
Wyatt Earp, Mr. Thacker.
Anyone see you?
I don't think so. What's all the big mystery about?
Company orders. They're afraid you might turn us down. And if that happened, we'd be in worse shape than we are already. The Sandy Bob stage line won't haul any more silver from Charleston. This report will show you why.
9 robberies in 1 month, huh? Can't say I blame him. $48,000.
Wells Fargo was taking over the shipments.
I'll take care of it.
I'm not so sure. Look at this map. The Tombstone mines haul their ore to the stamping mill here at Charleston, where it's poured into ingots, and then sent by stage 30 miles to Benson, right here. 30 miles. But those hoodlums must camp every mile all along the trail. The Sandy Bob line tried every trick in the book. Decoy stages, boxes loaded with sand, midnight runs with double guards. Nothing worked.
I see.
Dick Gerd and the other mine owners around here are desperate.
Well, my own job is all I can handle, Mr. Thacker. You know that.
We'll be carrying United States mail.
Oh, and I just happen to be a United States Deputy Marshal, huh?
Yes, you somewhat fit into the plot.
Yeah.
San Francisco thinks you still belong to us. Once a Wells Fargo man.
Always a Wells Fargo man, yeah, I know. All right. Can the company wait till morning? I'd like a little sleep.
Well, sure, Wyatt. You can sleep until sunup.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. Be sure and tell Wells Fargo I appreciate it. Fred?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Anybody see you?
Not a soul.
Look, Fred, as an undercover agent for Wells Fargo, you get around the mines quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah, I do. What's on your mind, Wyatt?
Well, Mr. Thacker, your Wells Fargo man from Tucson is in town now.
I know him.
Yeah, well, I wish I didn't. He thinks I can stop all the silver holdups. All of them. Be happy to do what I can, but... Look, what can you tell me that won't betray you?
Maybe I can help you. I've been hearing things. Enough to spell out that they're getting help from inside the mill itself.
Yeah, I guessed as much.
Well, you can stop guessing.
Got any ideas, Wyatt? What do you make of it?
How much do those silver bricks weigh?
80 or 100 pounds. This mine at Charleston can run either weight.
A fellow by the name of Dakin runs it?
Yeah, Charlie Dakin. The contention, Lucky Cuss, and Tough Nut mine people all swear by him.
Will he cooperate?
Well, I checked yesterday. No trouble with Dakin.
All right, this is what I'd like to do, if you'll back me up.
You're the boss, Wyatt.
Oh, I suppose it could be done, Marshal. But increasing the bricks to 300 pounds, that'll cost us money.
I think it's a fine idea, Mr. Dakin.
Oh, I see the point. Robbers on horseback couldn't handle 300-pound chunks. I get it. Oh, Sharky, step in here, will you? Bring Mr. Todd with you. Sharky's my foreman. Todd handles the freight. They aren't going to like this. Mr. Sharkey, Mr. Todd, I want you to meet Mr. Thacker of Wells Fargo.
All right.
And Marshal Wyatt Earp.
Howdy. Hi.
They want us to run our silver into 300-pound bricks.
300?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you're joking, boss. Can't be done. We're not equipped to make ingots of that size.
Now, hold on. Let's see if we can't work this out.
It's got to be done, gentlemen.
Let's go and see what we can do about it. Then we brick a trough from the furnace and sea shed. Like this. You see, Sharky?
It's too long a run for hot silver. He's right, Mr. Dakin.
Well, not if you keep a fire under the trough right here. Move the old steam heater from D's shed.
Well, who's going to pay for all this? Mr. Earp?
You lost $48,000 to road agents last month.
The mine owners will pay. I'll have all this put in an order if you need it, Mr. Dakin.
No, we can reset in a day or two.
Mr. Thacker, that solves your problem. Wish they were all this easy.
Are you sure it'll work?
Of course. Road agents can't carry 300-pound bars on horses, and if they try wagons, the trail will lead you to them.
You haven't let Wells Fargo down yet, Wyatt?
Any time, Mr. Thacker. Well, nice to have met you, gentlemen. I gotta get back to Tombstone.
Get right on it, men.
I don't think you'll have any more trouble.
Put it inside, boys. Too big for the boot. Easy now. You two men load at the other door. Easy now.
Sure carry 3 or 4 of these.
Now, 2's enough for the first trip. Sign, will you, please? And Jones.
Yes, Mr. Dakin.
If you're jumped by road agents, do exactly as they say. Don't try to put up a fight and get hurt.
That suits me fine.
pile some buffalo hides or blankets over the boxes.
That's a good idea. All right, we'll move out first. Shadow the stage from the hill trail. Mr. Gibbs, you think you can keep Roscoe quiet?
Why, sure. Roscoe don't do no hollering when I'm on him. He knows better than that.
That's right.
Reckon they'll be loaded today, Smiley?
We didn't get any word, but it's our turn.
Smiley! Coach coming on the Charleston Trail.
Time to go, I guess.
All right, remember, keep them bandanas over your faces and let me do the talking. We'll take them at Total Wreck Junction.
Here they come. Be careful.
All right, let's look.
All right, throw down that gun. Now, that's right, sensible. All we want is the silver. Blankets and buffalo hides, huh? Hey, give me a hand. They're really loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, easy, easy. Man. Oh.
What in thunder is it? They've boxed a lot of bars together. Hey, you, is the other box as hefty as this one?
Find out for yourself.
You're funny, ain't you? Come on, shove that other box out.
I sprain on my back. You put some muscle into it, too,
Go
this
on,
time.
go on. We could take them hombres red-handed, Wyatt.
Not now, Mr. Gibbs. Let him sweat.
Throw down your axe and crowbar.
We don't carry any.
Oh, we ought to shoot both of you. Light out from here and don't turn back.
My help!
Wells Fargo always pulls some sneaky trick. Splinter the top of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's Wells Fargo for you. They had it cast into one big, heavy brick.
Those filthy rats.
Trying to pull a fast one on us. They knew we couldn't handle anything this big.
What are we gonna do with it, Smiley?
Yeah. Well, we'll sling the boxes with ropes between two horses, and then we... No, that wouldn't give us anything to ride. We'll show Wells Fargo, boys.
How?
We'll tote them boxes into the brush and bury it. Then we'll come back here with cold chisels and hammers.
Yeah, but Smiley, I don't...
You got a better idea?
No?
All right. Somebody went to a lot of trouble over this, so let's get it buried before a posse gets here.
Sure worked this time, Wyatt. Saved the silver.
It hasn't worked just right yet. Relax, we got a lot of time to kill. Pass that canteen, would you?
We should have had some warning of this. We could have brought cold chisels and hammers.
Don't blame nobody yet, boss. That Wells Fargo's the slickest outfit anywhere.
Shut up and dig.
Yeah.
You know those hoolums are mighty apt to get sunstroke down there?
Ain't burying them boxes very deep, are they?
No. They're aiming to come back soon with cold chisels and hammers.
Then we jump them?
All depends, Mr. Thacker. There's more in on this deal than just those three.
All right, out of there.
Ain't no sign of a posse yet.
Now, they'll be coming. I figure we got about an hour. I'll get the tools and meet you at the shack. Ride 'em. I want to see horsetails hanging in the wind.
Here.
Yeah.
Aren't those two men from the mill?
It's too far away to tell, but I'd bet on it.
This is where Smiley jumped the stage.
Think Smiley left the boxes, Pat?
Well, he couldn't carry them. He either gave up or he's gone back for tools. Anyway, we haven't got much time.
Sharky, looks like Smiley toted the boxes off this way.
Aye, he must have buried them.
In cahoots with them road agents?
Somebody at the mill has been passing out information. And I didn't think they'd pass up the chance at the real haul instead of their little cut.
Let's nab them.
Not yet, Mr. Thacker. Let's wait and see what they're going to do.
Give me a hand.
Where are we going with it?
Up the hill trail into the brush.
Why don't we just take it back for the reward?
500 instead of 6,000 or 8,000. Grab hold of that
But
box.
Smiley will get back.
Shut up. Lift.
Shouldn't we move in closer, Wyatt?
No, sir. They'll probably head for that clump of brush yonder. We'll walk our horses behind the ridge.
What if they just keep on a-going?
Mr. Gibbs, hasn't Dr. Holliday ever explained to you the philosophy of human greed? They should keep on going. They won't. They'll stop and try to break up that silver. Their fingers are itching right now. Head out. Single file, Mr. Thacker. Slow and easy.
Slow down, you'll bust something.
You let Smiley catch up with us? Sure. Get up! Get up!
Don't you think we ought to take a look from the ridge over yonder?
Just be patient, Mr. Gibbs.
told you we'd bust something.
The axle. We'll have to cut up the bars here and load them on the horses.
But if Smiley gets back...
Never mind that. Grab the chisels and hammers. It won't take 10 minutes to load these on the horses.
We've been hoisted, look. Of all the skunky, no good.
Hold it a minute, Smiley. Take a look.
It ain't no use. Robbing stages is rough enough without this.
Team and spring wagon made off up the hill. 2 men.
Todd and Sharkey.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny they didn't tip us off about those bars. I'll bet this is why. If they've double-crossed us. Come on.
Look, Sharky, we got enough. Let's get out of here.
Don't be a fool. There's still a whole brick.
Now, 1 brick safe is better than 2 bricks with Smiley after us.
I say we take it all. You say different?
But he'll kill us.
He hasn't caught us yet. Quit your crybabying.
They've done already cut up on them silver blocks.
Yeah, they should have been satisfied with that. Take a look yonder.
Just like sitting ducks. Let's jump.
It'll be easier when they get together.
Shh. I hear something. I'm getting out of here.
Go ahead, but leave the silver to me.
I'll take this sack.
Drop it! You get nothing.
Give it to him. Double-dealing skunk! Have a little look. I gotta get hit.
You ain't hurt bad. Besides, they chopped up half the silver for us.
Half? Get busy on that other half.
Yeah.
That's Somalia.
Take the guns.
Wyatt, it was Todd and Sharkey.
They're both dead.
I was afraid of that.
Well, we got 3 of the robbers. Let's get on to Tucson. The case is closed.
I'm afraid it isn't, Mr. Thacker.
How's that?
I think we'll find the answer in Tombstone. I want you to be there. Come on, let's get him on the horses. Mr. Gibbs, you go get him.
Get on your feet, boy.
We got the robbers, Wyatt. We got the insiders at the mill. What are we hanging around here for? I've got to write my report.
Oh, this is a big operation. More than Smiley and his boys are involved. Too many hold-ups too often.
You think the others are just going to come in here and surrender?
No, sir. But I think those other hoolens are going to be pretty sore about the trick played on Smiley. That's just a hunch, but...
Marshal Earp! Charlie Dakin.
Lock me up. Lock me up. They're going to kill me.
What do they want to kill you for?
Well, plenty, but lock me up first. I'm not safe even in here.
I'll lock you up after you tell me who wants to kill you and why.
I don't get it. What made you so sure that Dakin was the boss tipster?
Oh, he had to be the one. The man in charge of everything. You know the idea of increasing those bricks to the size of 300 pounds?
Yeah?
Well, it's a simple plan. Dakin had really been on the level with the mine owners. He would have used it before I did.
You know, Wyatt, Wells Fargo should give you a gold watch.
Well, I already have a watch. You tell Wells Fargo I know what time it is. Now it's time I got back to my job in Tombstone.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Wells Fargo had two undercover agents in Cochise County. One was J.B. Ayers, who operated a roadhouse and outlaw hangout in Charleston. Marshal Earp had the conviction that the law must protect secret agents from exposure at all costs, and sometimes found himself tangling with trouble that might cost several lives, including his own.
Run down!
Done enough damage. You shouldn't have let him get away. 2 men wounded, Mr. Thacker. Isn't that enough for you?
Why, I don't like ambushes nohow.
That hoodlum will go straight to old man Clanton.
You got a horse, you go after him.
We should all go after him.
And get bushwhacked by Clanton? Didn't the Wells Fargo people ever give you an intelligence test before they hired you?
Oh, button up, Doc. Give me a bandana. We saved a mail and silver shipment. Old man Clanton will know there's a tip-off, even if that man doesn't make it back.
Well, the main thing is that old Clanton won't know whereabouts the tip come from.
I'm not so sure about that.
Congo! Look out, this is my shoulder.
Well, it must have been a tip-off, Mr. Clinton. Earp and his men was laying for us right where we stopped that stage.
2 good boys gone. Give Dongo a drink. Who you reckon tipped him?
I don't know. But some of the boys was sure having a lot of fun last night over to Ayers Roadhouse.
Ayers? You reckon it was him?
It couldn't have been him, Papa. He gets half his trade from us.
Probably he wouldn't have had the nerve.
Maybe not. I ain't saying it is or it ain't him. All I know is we gotta find out for sure. There's a silver shipment for Benson tomorrow. I want you and Finn to get Ayers all to himself. Kind of hint to him we're gonna knock off that shipment, and you, Finn.
Yes, sir.
Let Ike do the talking. He's the blabbermouth this outfit. Ayers might get suspicious with you to say anything.
We'll nail him, Papa.
You just prove he sold us out. I'll do the nailing personally.
Well, I sure was sorry to hear about the boy's bad luck. Wells Fargo must have had a tip-off, huh?
That's exactly what Papa thinks. Any idea who?
No, I haven't. But to tell the truth, some of the boys were talking a little too much the other night, and I'm afraid that anybody could have heard them.
Well, we'll even up.
Sure. But not too soon, I hope.
Why not?
Well, I don't want to tell your old man how to run his business, but I think he ought to stay off the Benson Trail until he finds that undercover man.
Mr. Ayers, drink.
Thanks, Finn.
Papa seems to think it'd be smart maybe to hit him again quick. Like that silver shipment tomorrow.
Too risky.
They couldn't set up another bushwhack deal that fast.
Well, I ain't gonna argue with you, Papa, boys. Wouldn't do no good nohow.
Maybe we'll hit that silver wagon and maybe not. Papa's got it in his head you know something about the tip-off.
Look, Ike, like I told you, them boys talked too loud and too long the other night. Now, I serve all kind of people in here. Well, even some saddle tramp could have blabbered his mouth off to Wells Fargo for the reward.
It could have happened that way.
Sure. So, for what it's worth, you advise the old man to stay off the Benson Trail until it cools off, huh?
Why are you so interested? Yeah, why?
Well, after all, I lost good customers today. Besides, what would happen to my business here if word got out that there was a Wells Fargo spy operating out of the place? The biggest favor your old man can do me is to find out who tipped off Wells Fargo.
We'll find him, Ayers. And mind you, talk about that silver wagon just amongst us three.
Sure.
Papa might change his mind.
Well, I sure hope he does. After all, you Clantons are my best friends. Ayers sent a note. Clanton suspects him.
Well, I told you he would. And you can't help Ayers now.
Mr. Thacker, let Clanton take that silver wagon tomorrow.
I can't do that. That's $10,000.
A man's life is worth more than $10,000.
Well, of course it is, but, well, there isn't time to explain it to San Francisco, and they didn't want to hire undercover men in the first place.
Look how much money they've saved your company. How many times have they risked their lives?
Look, we're moving that bullion by the Lizard's Tooth cutoff. Now, Ayers doesn't know that we've changed our route, and I'm sure Clanton doesn't. Now, this won't get Ayers in any trouble.
But they already suspect him.
Well, I'll pay a personal visit to Clanton. I'll tell him that Ayers is a tavern owner, nothing more.
Oh, sure. Look, he's a brave and valuable man to both of us. I'm going to try and save him if I can.
I hope you do.
Marshal Earp, open up. Step back.
I'm going to have to arrest you to make this look good. Here, put these on. Lift him, all of you. I've known for a long time that you work hand in glove with the Clantons.
I ain't with nobody. You get the wrong man.
You do too much business with these hoodlums.
I do business to make a living. I ain't their keeper.
That's too bad. Move out. Move out! Open the door. Get away from that window. Sit down.
Old man Clanton ain't sure yet, Wyatt. But he's getting close to me.
Can't Thacker help you?
Well, it's like I was just writing to my wife. It's too late. Besides, where would I go? No place that old man Clanton wouldn't follow me. As long as he's sure I'm the tip-off man.
Well, it's a hard thing to say, but you're probably right. Look, there's a silver wagon leaving the Charleston Mill tomorrow morning. It's taking the Lizard's Tooth Canyon Trail.
Clanton wouldn't expect that route.
Not unless you ride down there and tell him.
What? You must be joking.
I need you, Mr. Ayers. A good undercover man is worth 100 times what Clanton will get in that shipment.
But I couldn't double-cross Wells Fargo.
You might have to in order to save your own life. Besides, this might put you on the inside with Clanton. We still don't know where he peddles that silver.
Well, he cuts it up and fences it.
Where?
I don't know.
Well, you've got to prove to Clanton that you're not a spy for Wells Fargo. So you ride down there and tell Clanton about the wagon. You say that you overheard Thacker and me arguing about it when you were in your cell.
It may work, but Wells Fargo's liable to be awful sore about it.
So you let him this time. Come on.
Wyatt. I just hope I'm doing the right thing.
Mr. Ayers, I've worked for Wells Fargo now off and on for many years. I'll take the responsibility. The one thing I don't want is you getting killed. Now, you just keep your mouth shut and let Wells Fargo jump on me. When they finally understand, they won't jump too hard. I'm going to put you in a cell for a few hours and then let you go. Come on, I'll take the handcuffs off.
What are you doing here?
I gotta talk to your father.
Well, talk. He's on the porch.
You're up early. Wyatt Earp arrested me last night. He and Thacker of Wells Fargo figure I'm a mite too friendly with your boys.
What makes him think so?
Well, there's barfly talk, Mr. Clanton. But Earp heard about Finn and Ike and me being in the back room after supper.
There's too much talk out of your place, Ayers.
But it ain't coming from me, and I can prove it to you.
He's gonna prove he ain't a tip-off, boys.
How you gonna do that, Ayers?
Well, last night when I was laying in my cell, I overheard Thacker and Earp talking about a silver wagon. Thacker's sending that wagon right by the cutoff at Lizard's Tooth. Earp called him a fool. Earp wanted to have it sent by the regular trail that goes to Benson with a posse. Just as soon as Earp let me loose, I grabbed my horse and ran down here just to tell you about it.
All right. Take him.
What's the idea?
We'll find out whether you're telling the truth or not. Won't take long. Meantime, you stay in the bunkhouse under guard.
Well, I'm your friend, Mr. Clanton.
Maybe. Maybe not. Lock him up. Tell Shoulder to watch him.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy. One more. Oh, we got two more load again. Wait a minute. Wait. The other way. Get out. All right, now head back to Charleston.
Don't turn around.
Here.
Guess we were wrong about Ayers, Papa.
Mm-hmm. Always thought he'd make a good man for us.
You know what? This business of being a spy takes considerable courage.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, I'll say it does. You know, it'd fidget me plumb sick, not ever knowing from day to day whether I was going to get found out.
I should think it would. Risking your life guarding somebody else's gold and silver, not even daring to show a gun in your hand. Say, Wyatt, when an undercover man is killed, does the company pay for the funeral?
Secretly, yes.
Well, that's some consolation. Would they bury Roscoe?
Ask Mr. Thacker about that.
Howdy, Thacker. We were just talking about you.
Wyatt, old man Clanton robbed that ore shipment through Lizard's Tooth Canyon.
Anybody hurt?
No, but that's not the point.
You and I were the only ones supposed to know about it.
Yes, and I didn't tell the Clantons.
I know that. I did.
You tipped them. You did.
That's right. Not directly. I told your undercover man to pass the word. Old man Clanton was getting too close to him.
Excellent strategy.
Probably saved that poor feller's life.
How on earth am I going to explain this to San Francisco? Now, you tell me, Wyatt. How am I going to report that a United States Marshal leaked the information?
I'll write him a letter. Wells Fargo made a good investment.
Investment?
That's right. Your man just might find out where Clanton fences that silver.
Oh, he might. Where?
Now, Thacker, where's your sporting blood?
Don't go getting tough with Wyatt.
You keep out of this.
Would Wells Fargo bury my mule Roscoe if he is to get killed on one of these here secret deals? Now I'm putting it to you plain, would they?
No, they wouldn't! Well, I better cool off before I talk any more about this. But you're in serious trouble, Wyatt. Serious trouble.
Where's Ayers now?
I hope he joined up with the Clantons.
What if he didn't fool them people?
And we'll find out, and find out fast. We'll head for Charleston first.
How about Thacker?
I think he'll stall for a day or two. This isn't the kind of a deal you can put in a coded telegram.
What's the matter? You got the silver, didn't you?
Papa ain't satisfied.
And we ain't either.
All that you told us was true enough, but Earp could be using you for a spy just the same.
He arrested me last night, and I can prove it to you.
We already checked on that, Ayers. But you ain't done nothing to hang your britches in the sling.
How do you mean? What do you want me to do?
I'm studying that right now.
It's silver, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. We chisel up them big ingots from the mill, smelt down the chunks to make it look like small miners purified them out in camp kettles. Know anybody be a good steady market?
I could pass some for you. I'm always buying liquor and supplies, Mr. Clanton.
How much could you take?
$500 a month.
Chicken feed. I got 30,000 in silver hid out right now.
Well, maybe I could find a bigger buyer for you.
But no taking it across the border. People always getting caught that border. All right, I'll take a chance on you for 500.
Oh, I don't think I've got that much on me right now.
You can get it.
Yes, sir.
Earp, Holiday, and Gibbs.
Why didn't they stop Ayers?
Maybe because he's in cahoots with them, and not us.
He shook us off. He must be being followed.
We better tell Papa.
Look up there. I can Finn Clanton. I made a fool mistake.
How's that?
In order to make it look good, I should have stopped Ayers and searched him. Old man Clanton will be wondering why I didn't.
Can we do something to fix it?
We can ride into Charleston and arrest Ayers again.
That's not enough to fool Clanton now, Wyatt.
No, you're right. It'll take more than that. I'll tell you what. I got something that might work. Look, when I go into the roadhouse...
Get in there. Move over there. We blundered on the trail. Ike and Finn were watching.
It was my fault, Wyatt. I didn't think I could stand a search. Yeah. He's part of the old man's haul. He's got to cache of it somewhere. I had to promise to fence it for him.
Yeah, there's only one way to get you in the clear with Clanton. In order to prove that we're not in cahoots, you're going to have to shoot me.
Shoot you?
That's right. Now, when I take you outside, if you come off the steps, you hit me in the stomach. Take my gun, shoot me. I've got it loaded with blanks. I've got it fixed with Holiday and Gibbs to make it look real.
But why?
Look. It's the only thing we can do. Now, let's go.
Goodbye.
Go on.
Get out of my way!
He got Herb.
Stand back there, you murdering scum! Get back!
Is he, Doc? He hit bad?
Pretty bad, Gibbs. We'll have to take that wagon and get him to the hospital.
Any of you know who done this? Well, we'll find out.
You're wasting time, Gibbs. The idea is to get that wagon and we'll take him to the hospital. We'll get the one who did it later.
Get back inside there. Hold on.
Can you handle him?
Yeah.
Mr. Clanton! Mr. Clanton! Air shot Earp, Mr. Clanton.
Kill him?
Earp wasn't dead when Holiday and Gibbs started for the hospital, but he was hit real bad.
I told you Ayers was all right. Go find me Ed and Charlie Monroe. I want to see him quick.
What for?
Well, if he didn't kill Earp, we got to finish the job. Can't let him get well and arrest Ayers for this. No, sir. Ayers a good man. We got to help him, boys.
Look, Papa, let Ike and I go into town. We'll do it.
Hush up. I don't want no Clantons in this. Ed and Charlie Monroe ain't known in Tombstone. Ain't even known they work for me.
Papa.
Go find them.
Hey, Doc. Relax, will you? Nobody's going to come for me tonight. Why don't you go to bed and get some rest?
I know Clanton. He'll want to make sure you're dead. And tonight.
I got this, haven't I?
Yeah, but you don't shoot to kill. A brain shot is the treatment of choice in a corner like this. You ask Dr. Goodfella. He'll tell you the same.
Dr. Goodfellow won't like anything I do.
I guess he wouldn't. You don't like the idea of you taking up a bed with a make-believe wound.
Nothing's going to happen. You take a nap.
There's the hospital tent.
Well, let's go.
No, we're not going to go in the front door and have some nurse yelling her head off. We'll mosey around first.
That's Earp.
He's a big man. Dark hair. Clanton said we might have to make a guess at it.
I think it's Earp.
Two men dead.
That sums it up admirably and succinctly. How long do you have to stay in here, Deacon?
Doctor says 1 week in order to make this look real.
All this to save an undercover man for Wells Fargo.
And what would you have done?
Save him, naturally. Night, sir.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
So long as old man Clanton confined his rustling and outlawry to his empire in southeast Arizona, he had only Wyatt Earp and the Tombstone Vigilantes to oppose him. But when the Clanton gang started raiding Mexico for cattle and silver, it became an international matter for Washington to deal with. And Washington promptly passed the buck to Arizona's Governor Gosper, who in turn passed it on to Wyatt Earp.
Let me remind you, Governor, that Clanton controls 800 square miles of Arizona territory, from Charleston to Tucson, Clanton towns. Every water hole is guarded by Clanton outlaws. It's the same through the Oracles, across the San Pedro, back to the Pinnacles. We hold Tombstone, and that's all.
I don't care how big an empire that outlaw controls. We can't have trouble with Mexico on account of him. I'm empowered to indemnify Don Sebastian for his losses. You tell him that. It's your job to stop Clanton from attacking Mexican herds and silver trains.
I'd need a posse of 500 men, sir.
We wouldn't be in this mess if you'd listen to me. Talk less and shoot more. You're too easy with those Clanton hoodlums.
Maybe. I'll talk with Clanton. I think he's underestimating Sebastian. When he discovers there might be reprisals, it could change him.
All right, see what you can do.
Yes, sir.
And, Marshal, you better warn Clanton. Don Sebastian has been buying rifles and handguns.
I'll tell him. The old man should be impressed. Good day, sir.
Good luck.
Now, I'll show you how you do this.
All right, big brother, you go right ahead.
Come on, Ike.
Ben,
Watch
don't
this.
Fit it off. That's pretty good, Ben.
Okay,
Now let me
come on.
outdo you.
Well, you're both pretty lucky.
All right. Ben, Billy, come in here. I got a job for you.
Big brother, get yours out of the dirt there.
Now, you cross the border here. You ride southwest about 10 miles, San Felipe Canyon. I got a tip there's about 1,000 head of Don Sebastian's fat beef grazing there as is I want 'em. Now, don't take more than 7 or 8 hands with you.
Well, they won't ride with just us, Papa.
Not across the border, they won't.
Why not? You, Finn, speak up. I asked you why. Well?
They just won't
Ride with us, Papa, that's all.
They want Brocious or Ringo or the McLowrys along.
Oh, so that's it. A fine parcel of sons I raised. My own hands don't trust them.
Well, that ain't it, Papa. It's Brocious and Ringo. They've been pies them all against us.
They have? Well, now, I'll tell you what we'll do. You don't need them. You're Clantons, by Joe. And you're gonna start being Clantons right this minute. Get out there and get your horses ready.
Yes, sir, Papa.
All right, Papa.
Ike, you do the leading. I want Finn to follow Ike, and Billy, you ride rear guard.
We'll make out, Papa.
You better make out. You start proving yourselves men.
Papa, we'll take care of it. Ike, mount up.
All right, Papa.
Ike, hurry up.
All right, all right.
Ike, the canteen. Come on.
Ben, Billy, you know, I think one of us ought to stand guard.
Oh, there ain't a Mexican in 20 miles.
You scared, Ike?
Sure he's scared. Papa only made you leader because you're the oldest. But you won't stay the leader when the old man cashes in.
I guess you think you will?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself talking that way.
Why? You can't live forever.
Someone ought to pistol whip you.
You want to try it?
Well, I just might, right?
All right, now, come on in. This ain't no time to fight. What's the matter? All right, you stop it. Now, this ain't no time to be fighting. What's the matter with you two? Run around us. Now, wait a minute. Listen, fella. Listen, Papa, I say you. We pay you good. Now, you just let us go. You hear me? I'll Papa pay you. Papa, pay you.
Yeah?
Mr. Clanton, Wyatt Earp's here. Wants to talk to you.
Tell him to go away. I ain't no humor to be talking to a lawman, least all him.
I have a message from Governor Gosper.
Gosper? Blue-bellied, carpet-bagging Yankee.
It's about Don Sebastian.
Spence, get out. Make it short.
You stop raiding his cattle and silver trains, or Sebastian will start attacking you. He's backed up by the Mexican government. That's short enough?
You think I don't know that Fancy Dan's been buying guns? Just let him cross the border and see what he gets.
Why do you keep on with this? You're rich in land and silver. What do you want with his?
What are you driving at, Earp?
What are you driving at? One of these days you'll be dead.
I got children.
Your daughter Emma refuses to come home from school in New Orleans. As for Ike, Finn, and...
Shut up! Don't you come in here running down my own flesh and blood.
Look, Mr. Clanton, you're no fool. Why don't you quit raiding across the border?
That's my business.
You want to make your fortune bigger for Brocious and Ringo to take over? That's what they're planning. Everybody knows it.
They won't get a penny, not a penny. I made it for us Clantons.
Well, Emma will be the only one left alive to make use of it.
Emma, she won't get nothing, not unless she promises, if she marries, to change her married name back to Clanton.
Oh, so you're Emperor Clanton, huh?
You dang tootin'.
Well, that's too bad.
What's too bad?
I'll have to go to Don Sebastian and tell him that you refuse to quit stealing his silver and cattle.
He won't fight.
Oh, he'll fight. And when all the Clantons are gone, Brocious and Ringo can start counting you money.
Marshal Earp, my vaquero tells me you have a message for me from Governor Gosper of Arizona.
Yes, Don Sebastian. It concerns the raids by Mr. Clanton. Our governor would like to know how much was stolen from you. Our government will pay it back.
I see. Por favor.
Thank you.
Tell me, has this Senor Clanton agreed not to steal from me anymore?
No, sir.
Then why have you come? It takes both sides to make a peace. Both sides must stop trouble. Let me show you. I believe your Governor Gosper has made a mistake, unless he can control Senor Clanton.
He's doing everything he can to keep peace along the border.
Earp!
Where did you take them?
San Felipe Canyon, 10 miles our side of the border.
He just wants ransom money.
No man could pay me enough to make me let you go.
Mr. Earp, tell him that Pop will pay.
Shut up, Ben. We ain't asking Earp for no favors.
It is hard to believe. I can't understand how a rich man like Senor Clanton could have sons like these. Are you certain they are his sons?
They've been in my jail in Tombstone many times.
Take them away.
Mr. Don Sebastian, you're gonna be sorry you took us Clantons. The old man's gonna kill 50 of your men for this.
You will thank the governor for me, senor. And you will also tell him I will take back that which was stolen from me.
What do you intend to do with his boys?
I have not yet decided.
If anything happens to him, Clanton will go wild. Attack you with every man he has, and he can get many more. Hold them as hostages. Perhaps then I can get Clanton to sign an agreement to leave your property alone.
And how long do you suppose he would keep his word? Until his sons are released, perhaps?
He has never lied to me, Don Sebastian.
I will think on it.
Since he may not believe you hold his sons, I'd like to show him letters in their own handwriting.
That is good. Pablo, I think you are a man of good intentions, senor. Pablo, take the senor to the prisoners. They will be permitted to write letters to their father. Adios, senor.
Adios.
Scratching all right. Blame fools, letting themselves get caught by Sebastian. All right, so let them stay there.
They're your boys.
Never was no good at it. Broke their mama's heart. But I'll get them back if it means taking a small army across that border and blasting Sebastian to Kingdom Come.
Well, I got an easier way than that. I wrote up a truce. You sign it, I'll get Sebastian to do the same.
Truce? I never kowtowed to any man.
Sebastian will kill your boys if you don't. You have it your own way.
Hold on now.
Well?
Man's children is his children. I'll sign it. There you are. My word of honor on it.
Can you control Brocious and Ringo?
Control Brocious and Ringo? Why, I took them on when they was busted saddle tramps. Now they both got their own spreads. They're beholden to me.
Well, lately they've been acting like they're the boss of your outfit.
Well, don't you fidget yourself about who's boss of this outfit. I am.
Just the same, you put out the word. You tell them to stop raiding across the border. I don't want any more trouble with Sebastian.
If and Sebastian keeps his part of the agreement, I'll keep mine.
You make sure you do.
Johnny Ringo leaves a high-stake poker game a big loser. It better be for something mighty important.
Anytime I send for you, it's important, and don't you forget it. You neither, Brocious.
Oh, yeah.
From now on, there'll be no more raiding Mexican silver trains and cattle, especially Don Sebastian's.
Something scare you off, boss?
Nothing scares me. Them fool kids of mine got themselves caught by Sebastian. He's holding them prisoner, like to kill them. I had to sign a truce with that hombre that I wouldn't do any more raiding. I gave him a word of honor. I mean to keep it, too. Now, I count you two as my top guns. And I expect you to hold the other boys in line. I want you to tell them about the truce and then start patrolling the border to see that it's kept.
Looks like a waste of time to me.
How's that, Curly?
He didn't say anything, did you, Curly?
I'm still alive, Curly. And I'm still boss of this outfit.
Well, that's the way you want it done, boss. It'll be done. Come on, Curly.
Lemonade. Good and cold. Gracias, senor.
This paper reads very well, senor. Are you sure Senor Clanton means what he says?
Yes, sir.
I would like to believe it, but perhaps I should test his word, huh?
I would if I were you. You could send out a small train of silver wagons. Make sure that word of its departure reaches Clanton on the other side of the border.
I will do that.
And just to be on the safe side, I'd have it guarded by a strong force. Make sure they keep out of sight.
You do not have a very good opinion of your countrymen, senor.
Not my countrymen. Clanton outlaws.
I will not argue with my guests. You will have supper and stay the night?
Well, thank you. My horse is tired, and so am I. If you could have the silver train ready by tomorrow morning, I'd ride with it.
And since you are as doubtful as I will accompany you. Por favor. Pablo!
Are the Clanton boys behaving themselves?
As animals. My vaqueros want to shoot them, and I say no, not yet. Wait and see what their father does. Oh, Pablo, show the senor to the guest room, por favor.
Thank you.
We'll be back on this side of the border before they know anything about it.
Sounds like it'll work.
It will. What's eating on you, Ringo?
We should keep our promise to the old man.
Then why did you come with us?
Because I don't like Clanton telling me what to do. Just the same, it's not right, Curly.
I figured it'll save us trouble later on.
How?
Ike and Billy and Finn was born buzzard meat. If Sebastian kills him, good riddance.
The old man never let that happen.
Maybe we can make sure.
I don't know. Old man Clanton has treated us pretty right.
Yeah, but ain't we done all his dirty work for him? We steal and wrestle and fight all his fights. We don't owe the old man nothing. You'll feel better when you think about it, Ringo. I say it's time we got on our own.
Well, so far, so good. Less than a mile from the border.
You spoke too soon, senor.
I can't believe Clanton would go back on his word.
You believe what your eyes see, senor?
Vaqueros, wait. Give them more time. Wait till they reach the clearing, make their charge. We'll try and cut between them and the wagons.
couldn't wait to make your play, could you, Ringo?
You see, senor, they are Clanton's men.
Did Clanton order this attack?
Yes.
No.
Who's lying?
You're wasting time, senor. My vaqueros will take care of them.
You're making a mistake, Don Sebastian. Give Clanton a chance to learn the truth. He'll take care of him.
Vaqueros, shoot them.
No. They're Americans, Don Sebastian, and my prisoners. I took them, and I'm taking them back alive.
Let me remind you, senor, you have no authority here in Mexico.
If you try shooting them, you'll have to take me first.
Do not force me, senor. These men must be punished.
I'm positive Clanton didn't order this raid. If I'm right, they'll be punished. I give you my word.
Senor Earp, it is against my judgment I yield to you. You better be right. Find their horses. Bandage his wound.
Get on in here.
Get these things off of me.
If you're lying to me about these boys, Earp, it'll be for the last time. Start talking.
It's a frame-up, boss. Johnny and I was riding along with some of the boys, minding our own business, when Earp and a gang of Mexicans jumped us.
You're a liar.
Ringo?
I was just talked into trying to cross you.
You! I'll kill them! I'll kill both of them!
Wait, you can deal with them later. Wait till your boys get back.
They won't be coming back unless it's in their coffins. Pete!
Yes, sir.
I want me 6 hands. I want them to dig 3 graves up on that knoll.
3 graves?
3 graves, and good and deep.
3 graves, yes, sir.
Get out of my sight before I kill you. Earp. You reckon you could talk Sebastian into sending the bodies home?
I don't think Sebastian will kill him.
No use lying to me after what happened. All dead right now, and you know it. My boy's dead. All of them. I ought to kill Ringo and Brocious. Can't afford to. They're my top guns. My son's gone. I'm left with nobody to fight for what I spent my whole life building up.
Mr. Clanton, you didn't build up anything. You just let a pack of hoodlums grow around you like chokeweeds. I'll see what I can do with Sebastian.
I'd done the same thing myself if I'd been him. Ringo and Brocious crossing me. He couldn't know I'd kept my word.
I'll bring your boys back.
Why? My girl Emma's mighty fond of you. If you'll marry her, I'll deed you half of everything I own.
I wouldn't do that to Emma. How could I marry a girl whose father I'd eventually gun down? Mr. Clanton? Mr. Clanton?
I hear you.
How do you want your boys buried?
Ike, Finn, and Billy. Left or right, according to each.
Well, hadn't we ought to send for a parson?
No. I'll do my own burying. Well?
Don Sebastian sent your sons home.
Dead or alive? My boys.
I told you Sebastian would keep his word.
I never thought I'd live to see the day I'd say this to you, Earp. Thanks. When I get 'em inside, they'll wish they was dead.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Hi, Ruthie.
Ruthie!
Come on! You get out of my buckboard, Wyatt Earp.
Hey, Ruthie, what's gotten into you? I go out of town for a week and I come home to a greeting like this?
It's all you deserve.
Well, Ruthie, you're supposed to be my future sister-in-law.
Oh, no, I'm not. You Earps are all alike.
What do you mean? What's happened?
Ask your brother, or any other of the gamblers down at the Alhambra. They could tell you.
Morgan's a gambler?
Maybe I'm not good enough for the Earps anymore. Well, let him keep his big diamond ring. Now, will you get out of my buckboard?
Oh, wait a minute. Morgan's got a diamond ring?
Yes. Now, get down.
Anything to oblige a lady. I'm sorry I don't understand any of this, Ruthie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, go arrest somebody, you marshal. Give.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Tombstone in the 1880s was a city where gambling flourished and fortunes were won and lost on the turn of a card. While all this was legal, there were times when a gambler became a problem for Marshal Wyatt Earp.
Oh, hi, Virgil. Didn't expect to find you down here.
Well, I'm here. What's this thing?
Oh, I'm collecting money for the schools. We put a percentage of our fines in it.
You've done very well. Strikes me you're attending to everything but your job.
I was in Nogales on business. Say, what's gotten into everybody?
Well, if you'd paid him a decent wage, you'd never have gotten into this.
Who? What are you talking about?
Our brother Morgan. He's turned to gambling.
Oh, come on, Virgil. Everybody in Tombstone gambles a little once in a while.
He's not gambling a little. He's gambling a lot. He's broken that yellow-haired Ruthie's heart, poor thing.
How much has he lost?
Well, that's the worst of it. He hasn't lost. He's won.
How much?
$10,000, a diamond ring.
$10,000?
Yeah. Now his head's even bigger than his bankroll. Well, wait till you see him. It's impossible.
What started all this?
I don't know. I just got in yesterday. I heard a tin horn in Prescott say the biggest gambler in the West was a fellow in Tombstone named Morgan Earp. So I got on the next stage and came down here. And you were gallivanting down around the border.
I was not gallivanting around... Oh, come on, forget it.
go talk to Doc Holliday. He'll know about this if anybody will.
Doc?
What's this about Morgan gambling? What side of it?
I'm afraid I did.
I thought so.
Well, let him tell it, will you? Well, last Monday, the day you went jingling off to the border, I tossed a coin with Morgan for a drink, and he won. Then we tossed for $1, and he won. Then we tossed for $5, and he won. Then he took the 10, he threw it on the faro layout, and he won. Then he sat down to the poker game.
And they won.
That's right, and he quit with $1,000. Since then, he's played poker every night, and every night he's won. He's about run out of competition.
Where is he now?
Probably over at his tailor. He buys a new suit every day.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Well, Virgil, I see you're still in town.
Uh-huh.
How are things on the border, Wyatt?
Oh, fine, fine. Say, what's that smell?
Nice, isn't it?
Oh,
That's cologne water. Imported from Europe by way of St. Louis. I saw the bottle.
Sort of kills the smell of horses.
What's the matter with horses?
Nothing, I suppose. For cattlemen marshals. I'll buy you some, Wyatt.
Well, thanks a lot.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm afraid that I can't afford to be your deputy any longer.
Why not?
My time's too valuable. You see, eventually I'm going to build a casino of my own here. With a big sign out in front. Earp's Monte Carlo.
That seems logical.
Or maybe, the Monte Carlo. Morgan Earp, proprietor. But I figure I'll need a $50,000 stake for that. So right now, I'm going up the street to the Oriental and do a little gambling. I'm sorry to leave you short-handed, Wyatt, but you can get somebody else. Oh! Forgive my rudeness. Can I buy any of you a drink?
A drink? Why, yes, sure.
Bartender, the best for everybody. Ice water for the marshal.
What are you going to do about Ruthie?
Nothing.
Why not?
Well, we sort of broke it off. She's too nice a girl to be tied up with a gambler. Why don't you go call on her, Wyatt? She's a mighty pretty girl when she's dressed up.
Yeah, it's a funny thing what a little luck will do to a man, isn't it? Morgan, you act as if you can't lose. But those gamblers over at the Oriental are going to pluck you like a Thanksgiving turkey.
I appreciate that, Wyatt. In fact, I even thank you.
For what?
For trying to big brother me. It used to make me mad, remember?
Wait a minute, Morgan. How much money are you taking to the Oriental?
$10,000?
Well, put it up. I'll save you the trip.
Virgil, you haven't got $10,000.
You got 1,000 head of cattle. You want them to learn a lesson, don't you?
Yeah, but...
All right, then. Give me a pencil and a piece of paper.
You mean you want to gamble with me?
That's what I mean.
You're being a fool, Verge.
Verge, I wouldn't want to take your cattle. I wouldn't feel right.
Doc, I need a deck of cards.
Give the gentleman a deck of cards. I think a great tragedy is about to occur here.
10,000 cash.
10,000 in cows.
Virgil, don't.
Stay out of this, Wyatt. Sudden death? High card. One cut, winner take all.
One cut, winner takes all. Shuffle.
Go ahead. Cut.
Virgil, it's my opinion that these winning streaks have something to do with the moon. Just what, I don't know.
Never mind the moon. This is a family affair. All right, little brother. Top that. King of spades.
That's a pretty fair country card, Verge.
Only 4 higher.
Well, go on, Morgan. Cut.
I moved into the governor's suite at the hotel in case you want me, Wyatt. Just round up those cows, Verge. I'll send for them.
Ace of spades.
Advice unheeded is wisdom rejected. In other words, never tangle with a winning streak.
Well, I'll tangle with it.
Hold it, Mort. You're not going anywhere until I talk to you.
There's nothing to talk about. Let go of my new sleeve, Wyatt.
How do you think Virgil's wife is going to feel when she hears about this? And Ruth, are you going out there and present that ring to her? But first you go inside and give Virgil back his IOU. I said get inside there.
All right, Wyatt. You asked for it.
Hold it, Morgan. We're not going to fight in public.
I'll show you. Thanksgiving turkey.
Now that's enough. Now, get on that horse and get out of here.
Let's go on over to my office.
Well, you should never call him a Thanksgiving turkey.
Let him gamble, Wyatt. His streak can't last forever.
I don't care about his gambling. I just care about that fat head he's got.
There's no living with him anymore.
Not much you can do when he keeps on winning.
Then he's got to start losing.
Well, how?
Wyatt, didn't you do a favor once for a tin-horn gambler by the name of Ace Hudson?
Yeah, I saved his life, if that's what you mean.
Ace Hudson is the best card mechanic west of the Mississippi. He could give Morgan a good lesson real fast.
But he's up in Dodge.
He owes you a big favor. Send for him. Telegram.
Ace Hudson. Mighty tricky fella, Ace.
Why not, Wyatt? We've got to break that winning streak somehow.
All right, I'll do it. Anything, as long as we can shrink the size of Morgan's head. Thank you. I'll be right back down. Right. Is my brother Morgan in?
Yes, Marshal.
Thank you.
Don't go up, Marshal. I'm sorry, but Mr. Earp left orders that he's not to be disturbed.
He won't mind.
Oh, but, sir, he's still asleep.
At 12:30?
Yes, sir. He's awakened at 1 o'clock, after which he has his breakfast tray.
You mean that my brother has breakfast in bed?
Yes, sir. Yes. Now today, he'll have 3 eggs over gently with a rasher of bacon. French toast with sage blossom honey.
Sage blossom honey.
Sage blossom honey. And a pot of New Orleans coffee.
Of course. Well, he's really living high on the hog, isn't he?
Oh, he has excellent taste. And then after breakfast, he has his bath and then comes down for a shave and a trim in the barber shop.
Well, I'll try and catch him between hot towels.
Oh, Wyatt. Very nice accommodations.
I'm glad you like them. Look, there's been a slight change of plans. My little brother hasn't had his French toast yet. Now, this will give you time to organize your game.
Wyatt, I don't feel exactly right about this.
Now, this is strictly business. You get 10% of whatever you take from him. I don't care how you take it. He's got to learn a lesson. A deal?
After what you did for me? You know, Barbara, I kind of like this little hotel. I may buy it. What do you want?
I wanted to see you, but I didn't want to interrupt your breakfast.
See me about what?
You know those cattle you won from Virgil last night? Well, he was so worried about losing them, he went back to the Alhambra to try and get even.
How, poker?
Yeah, it was a massacre.
How much?
Everything. Wiped out.
Virgil's no gambler. And you let him do it?
I even backed his play. I'm clean, too.
Hello, Marshal. I'm surprised you've got the price of a haircut.
I don't.
I meant to ask you last night, what kind of a house has that Prescott Ranch got on it?
Fair. Comfortable.
Good. Who's living in it?
Virgil, his wife, Allie, their family.
How soon can they get out? Get out? Why should they get out?
Well, Morgan, you might as well know. We not only lost the herd, we lost the whole ranch.
You what?
To Mr. Hudson there. Honest Ace Hudson, just in from Dodge. Mr. Hudson, this is my brother, Morgan.
Hi, Earp. I'll be up in a few days to check that property.
Wait a minute.
You mean he's going to live in Virgil and Allie's house? If I don't tear it down and build a good one.
Oh, no, you're not. Allie stays right where she is.
Keep the change.
Where is this game of yours? Don't go up against him, Morgan.
You stay out of this. Do I understand that you'd like to play a little poker?
I'd like to play a lot of poker.
Anytime, sir. My room is 223, right upstairs. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, letting Virgil lose Allie's house. And she just planted all those rose bushes.
It's a black day.
Where's Virgil now?
Lying in my bed, just lying there with his face against the wall.
Don't worry about it. I'll win this place back.
Give me a haircut, huh?
One.
Pass me.
I take 2.
$200. Two. And I'll raise you 3. Let's see him. All black.
Ace did it.
Poor kid looks like he's been poleaxed.
You wait here. Morgan?
Yeah, Wyatt?
You better sit down. You lost, huh?
Everything. I can't believe it.
Even your diamond ring?
Even my ring. I should have given it to Ruthie.
Like I said, no winning streak lasts forever.
Well, you're some gambler. I hope you learned your lesson.
Hudson was cheating you, Morgan. You didn't even know it. I'm glad to see you finally lost some of that hot air.
Cheating me?
Of course. You're an amateur, my boy. Let me give you a piece of advice. Never trust a gambler, including me.
Ace is a friend of mine. I'll go get your money back.
Cheating me? You didn't lose your ranch?
Just a trick.
He's gonna big brother me just once too often. And you let him.
Just calm down, little brother. Tell him if we could shoot that head of yours back to everyday size.
You know you're as bad as he is. Worse.
Look at it this way, Morgan. It's a very lucky gambler who can lose his roll and get it back.
Come in. Hello, Wyatt.
Well, you really gave the kid a lesson, Ace. $10,000 in cash, a diamond ring, 10,000 in cattle, all within an hour. Pretty good score.
Yes, the young fella did have a bad string of luck. No doubt about it.
Well, shall we settle up?
Oh, what are you talking about, Wyatt?
Oh, a deal. You get 10% of the winnings.
What deal's that, Wyatt?
You got a mighty short memory, haven't you, Ace?
My suggestion is that you let go of me, Wyatt. There are 245s pointed at your back.
Something must have happened to him. He's been up there too long.
It's been 20 minutes. I'm going up.
Me too.
Let's knock it down.
These are Wyatt's guns.
No, sir, Marshal. They didn't rent horses. They bought them. Left town about a half hour ago.
They say which way they were heading?
Yeah, Dodge City.
Then they're probably really headed for the border.
No, he wants us to think they're heading for the border, but he's actually heading for Dodge City, right, Wyatt?
No, he's not that smart. If he was, he wouldn't double-cross me in the first place. Now, we'll go for the border. Take the hill trail. It's rougher, but it's miles shorter than the way they'll go. Thanks, Mr. Ross.
Thank you, Marshal. Glad to be of service.
Let's go get him. Watching my ring.
This is my couch.
I made a contract with Mr. Hudson here, Morgan. You owe him 10% of what he won from you.
What?
I figure that to be about $2,500.
I've always admired honor, but this is ridiculous.
I made a deal. Pay him.
That's mighty handsome of you, Wyatt.
Well, I always figured handsome is as handsome does.
What do you mean?
Well, when you went out that window, you jumped your hotel bill. That's a very serious offense in Tombstone, Mr. Hudson. The fine for that's $2,500. I want you to know how much the children appreciate your contribution to the school fund. Mr. Hudson, you go pay your hotel bill and catch the first stage out of town.
And it leaves in precisely 5 minutes. Come on, move.
that back?
Yes, sir.
I'll flip you for it.
Not me. I might lose.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.